first leg win, but there is no room for error on their part. None at all. Whilst the noises coming from Dortmund are all of confidence and belief. Interim manager Edin Terzic announcing yesterday that
an away goal, they'll be thinking that if they get in front, can they shut them out? Can they keep that back door closed and just about get over the line? And it's fine margins at this level. It's really is. It's almost infinite, the difference between winning and losing at times in these huge Champions League ties. But it's
as such, no Aguero, he's injured. Sterling and Jesus are substitutes. Well, we know that they are all pretty well good for a strikerless side to begin with. Sterling and Jesus subs. Sergio Aguero missing from the squad with what's been described as a minor muscle weekend. His first senior goal. And reinforce the message against all racial discrimination. Referee is Carlo.
Well, there's so many interesting facets to this game, but I think the early 10...
Let the game go on to see what would develop, and nothing ever looked likely to. So we can go back to the... Immediately, De Bruyne is bearing down upon him. Moray loses out to... Played in nicely to Gundogan. For Knauf. Chance here for Dortmund with Dahoud strike.
Percentages, but certainly for the early part, they want to dominate possession.
On Matteo Moray. Zinchenko just enough on that for Ederson. Field role against Leeds on Saturday. He did pretty well for the most part. Manchester City's turn to play keep ball for a while. Guerrero is dispossessed by the retreating Walker. And now has a problem. Haaland tees up the shot. Bellingham has it now. And Bellingham has scored brilliantly. What a finish that is from the 17-year-old. Out of the reach of Ederson. Advantage Borussia Dortmund.
What a strike.
Dahoud allowed to run onto it this time. Walker blocks the effort. And Manchester City are barking instructions at one another and are unsure of themselves defensively.
Pretty routine kind of delivery. You've got to be tight and you've got to...
Up towards De Bruyne. And De Bruyne. And there's another chance. Silva, it wouldn't reach De Bruyne. Emre Can closed the door on him. Did manage to squeeze it across to Mahrez, who's Woden. And that's and then loses the ball to De Bruyne. Oh, Hitz was beaten. And the follow-up is put wide by Bernardo Silva. Manchester City players appeal for a penalty for a push as the... Royce has the time to steer it back to Hitz. Rodri down. Nearly squared it to Marco Royce. If any player would think about a shot, it's him. Straight against the head of Marco Royce. Corner. The ball alive. And in comes Mahrez. He'd beaten Hitz.
Tough being a coach on these sort of nights because it's so...
Played in by Zinchenko. Wouldn't stick with Bernardo Silva. Now, Royce. The born and bred Dortmund fan, born 30 kilometres away in Menden, attended his first game at this stadium aged 9. It's all there, the romantic side of the story. Morey, very cool.
I think he read the situation there, Morey, quite well. Track.
Deeper delivery. And Stones. And that's plucked from under the bar by Hitz. De Bruyne. Let's fly. Well, it doesn't fly. Foden. 38 minutes of football, which underlines why at every turn, as Foden is taken out and the yellow card is going to be given to Bellingham, he is all action.
Yeah.
It's De Bruyne. Stones, well, we've seen it.
They have to go in at the break.
It's Hummels who heads it away, and Royce who controls it down. Collected by Dahoud. The defender stood away and allowed him to shoot. City trying to quicken it up. The return ball from Foden. No more time, nothing added on. Well, this game has taken the twist that Borussia Dortmund wanted it to take. Jude Bellingham in the Premier League. Now at the step, trying from out wide here. De Bruyne has stayed focused left. We heard that from the players as they left the dressing room. De Bruyne is being held onto there by Moore. Just a free kick, no sign of a card.
Should be a card, that. That's just
blatantly and telling the players to stop. As De Bruyne swings another one in, and it was Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. The big high ball for Haaland. It's a wrestling match with John Stones. It's going to be a free kick for Borussia Dortmund. Well, Stones letting go in the movement that led to the first goal. Which way is he going to go? Outside Mooring. And underneath hits his crossbar. He had to do that. No other option for the Swiss keeper.
Better. I think that's the first time I've seen Zinchenko receive that ball wide and then take more.
And handball is the verdict here. Penalty Manchester City. Emre Can was stooping to head away. And he got himself in a bit of a mix-up. He's claiming that it was his head. Let's see. It will be reviewed. And Mahrez fires in emphatically. Manchester City draw level in Dortmund and go ahead in the Champions League quarter-final. That took nerves of steel from Riyad Mahrez.
And of course the inquest now begins on the Dortmund.
Now in command. Going to control. I don't know.
You are right though. His arm was out.
City on top. De Bruyne goes through, and De Bruyne goes down, and he asks for another penalty. It's going to be a corner. He actually took a push in the back from Royce before. Nice bit of skill, and it was Ruben Dias who stayed switched on. Foden flicked across, but hits. Oh dear! Looked as though he was catching that all night long.
So
there's two stopping him cutting into the left foot.
Split second, lose your man, and it can cost you the time.
Mahrez with a run at Rafa Guerreiro, and Gundogan's shot. Bellingham. Injured at the moment. As Royce puts it in, and it's headed towards goal and only just over. Mats Hummels up there.
Do you know, had a great shot.
Now here's Foden, who lets fly and scores, and that will do it for Manchester City. It is their young crown prince, Philip Foden.